always will.
In every town, they got your back. From Moxville to Troutman's, more than that. Experience hands make your dream complete. Drum Landscape Supply, your garden suite.
Good morning, OKN. 8:48. Happy Friday to you. Sun is shining. It's looking beautiful out there. I know that because we're hanging out with Jason Drum, Drum Landscape Supply, your local one-stop landscape supply shop located in Statesville. But Jason and his team, they do deliver to all of Lake Norman. So you want to make sure you ask them about delivery whenever you chat. Good morning, sir. Looking beautiful out there. Uh-oh.
I think we're dropping some Wi-Fi signal out here, yeah.
I don't have any audio from you, Jason, just heads up. But I can see the nursery right there, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You know, it's this time of year, too. The sun almost feels a little bit brighter, I feel like. I don't know if that's just me.
I feel like that fall sun does. It just feels a little more intense sometimes whenever you're out there standing in the sunshine when there's not a lot of clouds. You know, it's just really warms you up quickly.
It absolutely does. And this is the time of year where Jason continues to tell us, Bill's going to reset the meeting, Jason. This is the time of the year where Jason kind of guides us through, because this is that best time, right? It's science in the way that this stuff works. Do you like the idea maybe of summer in the heat of August, getting outside and planting something? Maybe. But it's not a good idea.
No, but like for your grass, and he was explaining last time like that this is the right time because of the soil and the coolness and all that kind of stuff. So why it's a great. So it's not just like because we like the fall, that's when you're supposed to plant. It's because there's real science behind it.
That's right. Jason, I got you back now? I still don't have you, brother.
Not yet.
Still don't have you. All right. But the trees look great. They
It's
look
gorgeous
great
out
behind
there,
you.
yeah.
They really do. And a wonderful selection. And I love that Jason doesn't have his speaker ability to talk to us because I can tell you about the 3.7 trillion. There he is. The 3.7 trillion offerings that he's got there at Drum Landscape Supply. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Friday.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Where are we? I feel like we're in like a secret hidden part of the nursery that I hadn't seen. Is this your spot here, or are you somewhere else right now in the world?
No, this isn't my nursery. This is a wholesale nursery that we purchased from. And I'm out there. I came out here this morning to select a bunch of nice Japanese maples to bring to our sales yard.
Okay, so you talk about the Japanese maples. What do you love about the Japanese maple, and why do you think it does? What is it about it that does so well in our area?
Yeah, so it is a true maple. So even though it looks delicate with its lacy leaves and graceful habit, maples are one of the toughest plants that you can plant in our area. They love our seasons of wet and then dry. They can tolerate that really well, and they're just a tough shrub. And the reason I like Japanese maples is because there's so many different varieties. They're slow growing. They're very long lived. Chances are most of these trees would outlive both of us, but yeah, they're just a nice focal point. You get tons and tons of different leaf colors, shapes, and sizes, and it's just a unique specimen to put in your lawn and landscape.
Do they get tall, or do they stay kind of shorties forever?
It just depends on the variety, really. There are literally thousands of Japanese maples, and so some of them stay short, some of them get tall. You can get them up to 30 feet tall, but then you can have one that only gets about 2 feet tall. So it's just a huge variety. It's one of my favorite plants in my yard. I think I have 10 or 11 varieties planted in the ground and a few in containers that I've had for years and years.
We're talking with Jason Drum of Drum Landscape Supply. Jason, Drum Landscape Supply has been around 14 years. You've been in the game longer. You're at your wholesale yard right now where you like to buy the maples from. What is it you look for from the people you buy from, right? Because you want to make sure your customers get quality. So what is it while you're walking around that yard that you're looking at?
So, yeah, I mean, I've been buying from this nursery for more than 20 years now, since I've been doing landscaping and such. And, you're basically just looking at their yard. I mean, is it a clean place? Is there stuff everywhere, or is it nicely organized? The plant quality, do they have the right size root balls dug? Because that's what we're in their mulch yard, where they heel in the pre-dug trees. And then you can select them. And then these trees will actually be on our sales yard about the middle of next week. But you're just kind of looking around to make sure that they've got the right watering, that it'd be somewhere that you would be proud to work. So once you see those things and you've met the people, then you can feel confident they're going to have the best plants.
Jason and his team, real experts at this stuff, and they're always so kind when you come there. Is someone there right now? If someone went to Drum Landscape Supply, can they go right now, or did you button it up and close down the place? Okay.
No, no. I have a great staff, and they know really what they're doing out there. They just need me to sign the checks. But no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, they're just really good. They know what they're talking about, and they can help guide you through this selection of all the plants we've gotten in this past week. We've gotten tons and tons of things, a full tractor trailer load of conifers from the West Coast out in Oregon. And yeah, this is that time of year, fall is for planting, and we're real excited about it.
And you mentioned that this is that time of the year, right? Like scientifically, this is the best time. What is it about the trees? Like, is the tree grabbing on like roots like the grass seed does? And that is also what enables it to really shine come springtime, or how's that work?
Yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head there. This is the time of the year where the roots are really trying to grow. When they're dug out of the ground, that stimulates the root growth, and then they're ready to be transplanted into your landscape. They're not worried about growing anything up top right now. In fact, these leaves will probably be off these trees in about 2 to 3 weeks, and so they concentrate all of that energy that they've stored up through the summer into root growth. And then so having that root growth in the fall, and then throughout most of the winter, they'll grow roots until that soil temperature gets down into the 30s, which is usually January for our area. And then it quickly warms back up out of the 30s, usually by late February. So it's growing roots that whole time. And versus planting something in the summer or spring, you're going to have a lot better drought resistance than you would if it was planted like in March or April or May.
Now, you told us before, I'm trying to remember. So North Carolina just being unique compared to, like, let's say from up north, right? People that are up north and used to the colder bare, they kind of dig it down a little bit. But here, you leave a little bit of the top of the shrub and the tree when you plant it?
Yeah, you actually will leave about the first 1 to 2 inches of the root ball exposed when you plant it. And then you take your planting mix and mound it up to the edges so that the crown of the root ball, where the stem actually meets the dirt, is about 1 to 2 inches above grade. And the reason for that is our clay soils, they get a bad rap, but they're actually a really good soil to have. But one thing they don't do well is drain water. So you don't want to have it buried in the ground where you might create a bathtub effect, to where it just essentially sits there and then causes things like root rot. So elevating the plant out of the ground just a little bit, which I do with all my trees and shrubs recommended for this area. And it just helps with the drainage. So it overcomes a little bit of that clay. But what that clay does good is it holds those nutrients in, and it gives a good planting medium or a medium for root growth. And we actually have really good success with a lot of trees. We can grow a lot more things in our area than most people can across the country.
What I don't leave out of the ground, I put it into the ground, is the seed. Drum's Premium Turf Blend seed. I aerated, I seeded, I fertilized, I limed, and I got about 3 to 4 inches of Chia Pet grass going on in those new sections, Jason. And it's only I literally think it's been 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks today that it was I planted it ago. I don't know if it's glow grime or anything like that that's growing in my yard with it to make it glow, but is that about the results people should expect about that 2 week mark? If you're this time of year that you can actually see some movement.
Yeah, you should definitely be seeing the seed germinate within 2 weeks if you've been putting water on it, like I know you have. And you probably seeded in the best window of opportunity as far as temperatures go. I mean, it would be nice if we had some natural rainfall, but you can't always control that, certainly. So having that those October temperatures to where the daytime temps are in the 70s, and you get nighttime temps in the low 50s to upper 40s, that is ideal for fescue seed germination and growth. And so if you got your grass up to about 3 inches now, you want to let it grow for about another week or so. You might let it get 4 to 5 inches tall before you carefully go out there and mow it the first time. You do want to stay off of it for at least 3 weeks from the time that you seed until your first mowing. But usually it'll be in that 3 to 4 week range.
And I guess I just can sit back now. I'm just taking back, Jason, that now I don't actually have to do anything because the product kind of took care of it for me. So I guess I'll say thank you. Is that what I should say?
Yeah. Yep.
You can get down there and still encourage them, though. Talk to them.
Just keep it watered, about once or twice a week, and you should see great results all the way through next summer.
Jason's making sure to remind me of the water, because if I forget to the water part, they're like, well, wait
there
a second.
Is something that you do have to do, yes. Make sure you got the sprinklers set to go.
That's exactly right. Jason, it's not just about the shrubs and the seed, though. When people do the project, they end up having the new beds where they need the mulch, right? They need the pine straw, the pine needles. They need that going on. Or maybe they want some stonework. How's all that at Drum Landscape Supply? You still got some left for people?
Oh, yeah. Fully stocked up on all of our products now. We actually have all the river rock is in stock, which is not always a common thing because there's such high demand for it. But we have all of our products, mulches. I just got a huge shipment of flagstone and Tennessee fieldstone boulders in, and actually just shipped one out yesterday. So if you're needing some delivery, we've got that available, not only for our bulk items in the dump trucks, but also for palletized stone with our forklift service.
Jason Drum of Drum Landscape Supply, drumlandscapesupply.com. It's seed season right now. It's planting season for trees and shrubs. So go by your local one-stop landscape shop, Drum Landscape Supply in Statesville. Remember, Jason and his team deliver to all of Lake Norman. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving us an insight to where you buy the plants from to make sure that they are quality for your customers. We appreciate that quality of service that you offer everybody each and every day.
Yeah, glad to do it. Glad to be doing it these 14 years, and we're glad to help everybody out with any questions or issues they may have with their landscape.
Jason Drum Landscape Supply. Have a great weekend, sir. We so appreciate you.
All right, everybody else too. Thank you.